Hi, small boy. Dear who I was. You've always been a little weak in character. You never did anything to stand out. You did your work. You were quiet. You never drew attention to yourself. You were too scared. You were scared people would hate and judge you because of your interests, because of just who you are. But you weren't just scared that you would be judged. No. You were scared that if people got too close, if they knew too much, they would betray you, hate you, break you. You've always been so scared of people breaking you, but in turn, you broke yourself. You never had any close friends, which made it almost impossible for me to hold any type of relationship. You never spoke up or spoke out, which makes it hard for me to even have a voice. All our years of silence makes it hard for me to speak out for anything, especially if it's against someone else's opinion. You were scared other people wouldn't like you because you didn't like you. You knew your interests. You knew what you were passionate about. You knew who and what you cared for. You knew who and what you didn't care for. But of all the things you knew, you didn't know you. You were scared of people seeing more of you than you saw. You were scared that people would leave because of something you didn't know. Because that's all that people have ever done. Leave. Because of something you didn't know. You were scared people would leave you, just like your brother and sister did. You were scared they would abandon you, just like the only people you ever were close with. So you were scared to open up, scared to let anybody close. Because you were scared that if people got too close to you, they would leave. Just like your siblings, just like everybody else. And you thought it was your fault. You thought you did something wrong. You thought they hated you. You were figuring out who you were, and you shut yourself out Because you were taught that what you were was bad, and that you couldn't be anything other than what they want, other than what your parents wanted, other than what your school wanted, other than what your church wanted. But the ones teaching you that were the ones that were wrong. Who you are is wonderful, and I've finally started to learn that. You were scared because you were figuring out that you were something that other people didn't want you to be, that other people said was wrong. But I've learned that those people were wrong, and they don't matter to you anymore. The only people that matter are the ones that care about you, no matter what. No matter how you are, no matter who you are. You know, you've done a lot of shit that I cringe at, and that I look at as stupid and idiotic, and things I wish I'd never done. But a lot of that was because you were letting other people think for you. I give you a lot of shit. Oops. I give you a lot of shit. And there's a lot of times where I say I hate you. But in reality, if there was ever a possibility of going back and changing anything that has happened, there's not anything that I would want to change. The girl that I used to be, she turned me into who I am today.